Hello, how to solve this exponential problem? This is t power t equals t power 4. We are solving for all values of t that satisfies this equation. Now, what we can do is I can consider taking natural log of ln of t power t, and this equals ln of t power 4. Now, before we proceed, I know a lot of you might say that t equals 4. This is obviously one of the solutions, because if you consider this identity a power n and this equals a power m, now since the pieces are the same, you have a and have n equals m. So considering that, that means you can have t equals 4. This is just one of the solutions using this identity. Now, this method of using natural log is for us to solve for other values of t. So we have this, then let's consider this identity. If you have log a power b, this equals b times log a. Now, this property can be applied to natural log. You have natural log of a power b. This equals b times natural log of a. So we apply the property right here and here. So the t will come behind this. We have the 4 come behind this. So what we are going to have is t times ln t equals 4 times ln t. Now, if you multiply this, you have t ln t equals, if you multiply this, you have 4 ln t. Now, at this point, we can solve this using two different approaches. Let's recopy this again. I have t ln t equals 4 ln t. The first method, I can divide this by ln t. I divide this by ln t. ln t cancel ln t. ln t cancel ln t. This will simply give me t equals 4. So this actually corresponds to the first solution we had earlier on. Now, this only gives us one solution. So let's solve this again using another approach. So you have t times ln t equals 4 ln t. I move this over here. I have t ln t. This becomes minus 4 ln t equals 0. So at this particular point, there is ln t here, there's ln t here. I can factor that out. This divides ln t, I have t minus this divides ln t, I have 4, and this equals 0. So at this particular point, I have ln t equals 0. However, I also have t minus 4 equals 0. Now, if ln t equals 0, how do you solve for t? You make use of e. You have e power ln t equals e power 0. Now, e raised to the power of ln cancel out. You have t equals e power 0. And what you should know is that any number or alphabet raised to the power of 0 is 1. So t equals 1. So we have gotten another solution here. Here, you can still solve for t by moving this over here. We have t equals 4. So this is our t2, and this is our t1. Now we have gotten two different solutions using this particular method of solving. Now, if you observe, we made use of natural log in starting to solve this particular exponential problem. We can as well start to solve it without making use of log. So let this be our method 2. I have t power t equals t power 4. I divide this by t power 4. I divide this by t power 4. So what happened is t power 4 eliminate t power 4. So I'm going to simply have t power t divided by t power 4 equals 1. Now, if you have a power n divided by a power m, this equals a power n minus n. I apply this identity right here. So what I'm going to have will be t power t minus 4 equals 1, because this and this are the same. and there's my division sign here, you subtract the exponent. So you have t power t minus 4 equals 1. What I can do now is to take the natural log. I have natural log of t power t minus 4. This equals natural log of 1. Now, if you have natural log of a power b, this equals b times natural log of a. So the t minus 4 here will come behind the natural log. So what you are going to have is t minus 4 times natural log of t equals natural log of 1. And from here, what you should know is that this natural log of 1 is 0. So you have t minus 4 times natural log of t equals 0. So we can equate each of these to 0. We have t minus 4 equals 0. You have ln t equals 0. We can solve this when bring this over here. So this gives us t equals 4. That's our t1. We can also solve this by taking the e of ln t, and this equals e power 0. So from here, e eliminate the ln, we have t equals e power 0. So from here, you have t equals e to the power 0, this one. So we have two solutions, this and this. So those are the two different solutions that we have gotten so far. Now what we can do again is to test or check. We check for the values of t. We have t equals 1. We have t equals 4. And the question remains t power t equals t power 4. So let's start by inserting each of these values for t. You start with 1. You have 1 power 1 equals 1 power 4. Question mark. 1 power 1 is 1, and this equals 1 power 4 is 1. Left hand side equals right hand side. If you also want to test for when t is 4, it's very simple. You have 4 power 4 equals 4 power 4. And from here, 4 power 4, 4 is a greater square, you can have 2 power 2 raised to the power 4 equals 2 power 2 raised to the power 4. So if you multiply this out and multiply this out, what you are going to have will simply be 2 power 8 equals 2 power 8. And from here, 2 power 8 is what? That's 256. So you simply have 256 equals 256. Left hand side equals right hand side. So the both solutions have satisfied the equation, and that is it. Thank you and goodbye.